Daryl Davis has spent a significant portion of his adult life in and out of prison. As a younger man, Davis was convicted of theft, fraud, assault, and more. His rap sheet is a case study on second chances.
See, people quick to give up. But when you've been at the bottom, you can't give up. Because what you gonna give up?
Most recently, Davis served 18 and a half years of a 40-year sentence for assaulting his girlfriend. He was released on parole in 2005.
They threw me away.
Davis says he chose a different path after prison, felon to activist, and a positive influence. His foundation, Continuing Faith in Christ's Ministry, provides school supplies for kids who need them. He also earned his college degree, but today he's studying for another day in court, and the stakes are high.
I'm 60 years old. I've done 20 years straight. And you talking about throwing a man away for life? For nothing?
Davis faces up to 99 years in prison. Decades after his frequent run-ins with the law, he was pulled over on the night of February 7, 2019 for failing to stop at a stop sign. He was arrested during that traffic stop and charged with tampering with evidence. Officers at the scene wrote in arrest documents that Davis consented to a search of his car. They claimed Davis ate drugs when officers began their search. Documents describe it as a small off-white rock substance on Davis's lip.
And they say I got something in my mouth. But at no time do either one of them try to go in my mouth and get whatever it is that they see.
Law enforcement denied our request for body camera and dash cam footage of the traffic stop, but documents related to the arrest show there were no drugs found in Davis's vehicle. Davis denies consuming any drugs. Police documents don't show any drug tests being administered.
Man, you could have swabbed my mouth. That would have proved you wrong. You could have made me spit in a cup. That could have proved you wrong. You could have drawn some blood. That could have proved you wrong.
Hospital documents provided to CBS 19 show that 1 hour after the traffic stop in which Davis is accused of eating cocaine, he's described as having a very pleasant disposition.
At least pump my stomach, get whatever it is you say I ate out of me. Because you don't know if it's a little bit or a lot.
Attorney Vance Freeman says the evidence against his client is flimsy.
It's just a waste of everybody's time and resources to prosecute such a case that's so weak.
Davis's criminal charge of tampering with evidence would normally carry a sentence of 2 to 10 years in prison if he's convicted a third-degree felony. So why does he face up to 99 years? After his arrest, prosecutors labeled Davis a habitual offender, taking into account previous criminal activity. That means he's up against Texas's 3 strikes rule. Third strike gets you 99 years.
Have I did some things I should be punished for? I have, and I believe I was. And I've been punished for some things that I haven't done.
You know, Mr. Davis is staring down the barrel of a shotgun right now, and the prosecutor's holding it and pointing it at him with the fact that he could use this enhancement paragraph to list him as an habitual offender to give him more time.
Civil rights and criminal justice attorney Justin Moore describes this as an instance of over-prosecution.
If he swallowed evidence and that evidence was crack cocaine, you would imagine that there would be a chemical reaction that would have impaired his mental capabilities that would have been extremely visible, especially with a drug like crack cocaine.
He also says it's uncommon to be charged with tampering with evidence without drugs being found.
I'm still shocked and horrified. I feel sorry for the gentleman who got ensnarled in this type of dragnet type of approach to arresting minorities for dubious offenses.
There are racial disparities when it comes to traffic stops and searches in the city of Tyler. According to data from the state's 2022 Racial Disparities Report, white drivers are more than twice as likely to be pulled over than African Americans in Tyler, 22,000 versus 10,100. But that same data says African American drivers are twice as likely to be searched than white drivers. 336 African American drivers searched, while there were 152 white drivers. As Davis awaits his day in court, Tyler City Councilwoman Dr. Shirley McKellar says she recognizes his growth as a person. She's known Davis for decades.
He's corrected the missteps that he made as a younger person. I don't feel that Mr. Davis should get 99 years in prison. I don't even feel that he should go back to prison again.
And Davis says he's not giving up on clearing his name.
Hey, one thing you got to have in any situation of life, H-O-P-E. If you ain't got hope, you ain't got nothing. And with that hope, you got to have faith.